have amazing role models like the J.D. Vance, our vice president. And when I say that,
trust me, there's nothing new under the sun that I have not heard, so you're...
Hold on to your screens. Because this isn't your average celebrity drama, it's a full-blown thriller that makes the Kardashians' family feuds look like quiet knitting circles. 50 Cent has just issued an urgent warning to Nicki Minaj, and according to insiders, she needs protection. The internet collectively lost it within seconds. Screenshots, reaction videos, and hot takes spread faster than a leaked unreleased track. And timelines ignited like fireworks at a rapper's block party. This isn't a subtle nudge or cryptic hint. This is 50 Cent going full street general meets social media strategist, using the internet as a megaphone to deliver a warning louder than any headline. Fans, critics, and influencers immediately analyzed every caption, emoji, and subtle story post for clues. Who is they? How real is the threat? And most importantly, will Nicki be ready? The stakes are sky high, the reactions are chaotic, and the fallout is unavoidable. This is the kind of meltdown that doesn't just trend, it dominates culture. If you thought celebrity drama had limits, think again. What you're about to witness is explosive, scandalous, and impossible to click away from. Buckle up, because the internet is officially on high alert. Nothing involving 50 Cent ever unfolds quietly. The man doesn't drop information, he detonates it. And when he publicly warned Nicki Minaj that she needs protection, the internet collectively lost its mind. The message wasn't subtle. It wasn't a vague hint. It was a blunt, direct, digital sledgehammer that sent fans, influencers, and social media obsessives scrambling for context. Within seconds, screenshots were flying, clips were circulating, and speculation exploded across Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok like a wildfire in a digital forest. This wasn't celebrity drama, it was a full-blown viral event. Nicki Minaj, legendary for her ability to dominate media narratives, suddenly found herself at the center of a storm she didn't choose. A warning from 50 Cent carried weight that went beyond tweets and timelines. It was an event. Every post, every story, every subtle caption became a potential clue for the audience, turning fans into amateur detectives. Who were they? What danger was imminent? How urgent was the threat? The ambiguity alone made the drama irresistible. Fans immediately divided into factions. One camp celebrated Nicki as untouchable and strategic, a queen ready to handle anything that comes her way. Another group warned that ignoring 50 Cent's warning could result in catastrophic fallout, spinning theories that rivaled action thriller plotlines. Neutral perspectives quickly disappeared under waves of extreme commentary, screenshots, and memes. The internet thrives on extremes, and this situation was primed for maximum engagement. The digital reaction was instantaneous. Memes depicting Nicki as a superhero under siege, with 50 Cent as a streetwise general orchestrating protection strategies, appeared almost immediately. TikTok creators crafted cinematic mini-dramas, remixing screenshots with suspenseful music, dramatic captions, and slow-motion effects. Twitter threads dissected emojis, punctuation, timing, and tone as if every tiny detail contained critical intelligence. Speculation about they added another layer of intensity. Were they industry rivals? Social media mobs? Hidden adversaries plotting behind the scenes? Fans theorized endlessly, creating threads, videos, and memes that ranged from plausible to hilariously absurd. The unknown amplified virality, keeping engagement at a fever pitch and ensuring the story would trend. Relentlessly, even minor reactions from Nicki or 50 Cent became content. Every post, comment, or story was scrutinized for hidden meaning. Supporters praised Nicki's strategic poise. Critics interpreted it as panic or overreaction. Neutral voices were buried beneath the avalanche of social media commentary. Screenshots were archived, shared, and remixed endlessly, forming a self-sustaining feedback loop that amplified the drama further. Celebrity commentary jumped in quickly. Influencers and fellow artists drew parallels to legendary feuds, viral scandals, and cinematic drama. Each reaction multiplied the reach and intensity of the story. Social media wasn't merely observing, it was performing, recreating the tension for entertainment and virality. The warning had also created a new obsession. Who exactly was they? The mystery kept audiences guessing, theorizing, and creating content. Every ambiguous post, every subtle story, and every historical feud involving Nicki was dissected for potential clues. The internet turned into a digital crime scene, with fans piecing
not something that is like a conspiracy theory. This shit actually happens. But if they're able to separate Nicki and Kenny, that makes Nicki vulnerable because your husband is your power of attorney. Your husband is your signator on all of your accounts in the event anything goes wrong. Michael wasn't married. Britney Spears was married, but of course they control all of that. And so the mere fact that all these narratives are out about Kenny stealing this to buy chains.
with fans piecing together fragments like detectives solving a thriller. By the end of this phase, 50 Cent's warning had done more than alert Nicki, it had ignited a viral wildfire. Timelines were ablaze, memes were multiplying, and every screenshot was being shared, clipped, and analyzed for maximum engagement. Nicki Minaj was officially in the spotlight of viral speculation. 50 Cent had orchestrated a social media event, and the mysterious "they" loomed over the narrative like a cinematic threat. The ripple effect was only beginning. Fans dissected every interaction, influencers created endless content, and memes transformed the warning into a permanent digital landmark. The drama wasn't just unfolding, it was evolving, spreading, and cementing itself as a cultural moment. Screenshots would be referenced. TikToks would be remixed. Twitter threads would continue dissecting every detail. By the close of this first act, one truth was undeniable: Nicki Minaj was now at the center of a viral storm. 50 Cent had ignited a wildfire that would not easily die down. And the internet was glued to every detail, every screenshot, and every hint of the unfolding drama. The stage was set for viral escalation, memes, celebrity reactions, and the kind of chaos only social media could sustain. Once 50 Cent's warning hit, the internet didn't just react, it detonated. Timelines exploded with memes, reaction videos, and hot takes that made scripted reality shows look tame. Every screenshot of the warning, every subtle Nicki Minaj post, and even the tiniest fan speculation became viral content, fueling engagement like a digital inferno. What began as a dire warning escalated into a full-blown cultural phenomenon, leaving audiences glued to screens, desperate for the next update. Influencers and content creators immediately seized the moment. TikTok was flooded with cinematic recreations of Nicki reacting. Dramatic slow-motion edits, suspenseful music, and captions that turned social media drama into a thriller trailer. Instagram stories amplified the chaos further, dissecting every emoji, every story, and every ambiguous caption. Twitter threads became investigative dossiers, analyzing timing, word choice, and subtleties as though each element held the secrets to the identity of they. The audience didn't just watch, they became participants, escalating every possible reaction and turning speculation into content gold. Nicki's responses or even her silence became fuel for memes and fan theories. Every post was scrutinized like evidence in a high-stakes thriller. Supporters framed her behavior as strategic and controlled, while critics interpreted it as panic-driven and feeding the viral machine. Neutral voices vanished beneath the avalanche of screenshots, memes, and speculation, leaving only extremes to dominate conversations. The mysterious "they" became an obsession. Who exactly was coming for Nicki? Rivals in the music industry? Social media mobs? Hidden adversaries lurking in the shadows? The ambiguity fueled virality. Fans theorized endlessly, creating TikTok investigations, Twitter threads, and meme compilations. Each new clue or misinterpreted post became a new reason to engage. Like digital breadcrumbs leading deeper into a viral labyrinth, memes escalated the absurdity. Nicki's expressions were likened to a cinematic protagonist under siege. 50 Cent became the digital general orchestrating protection strategies with viral precision. Pop culture comparisons flew across platforms, from thriller films to dystopian series, keeping the story dramatic, outrageous, and endlessly shareable. TikTok creators turned screenshots into mini cinematic experiences, while Twitter theorists debated and predicted every next move. Celebrity commentary amplified the story further. Influencers, rappers, and online commentators drew parallels to historic feuds, legendary viral moments, and fictional thriller plots. Each reaction fueled engagement, ensuring the story remained at the forefront of trending topics. The warning had evolved into a self-sustaining social media event, living and breathing online, and no timeline escaped its grasp. The feedback loop was relentless. Reaction videos inspired more reaction videos. Memes inspired more memes. Every screenshot prompted new theories, keeping engagement high. The original spark, the warning from 50 Cent, Nicki's subtle reactions, and the ambiguity of "they" had transformed into a viral storm that would persist long after the initial post. Facts became secondary. Spectacle ruled. By the end of this phase, 50 Cent's warning had transcended reality. Screenshots were archived, memes circulated endlessly, and reaction videos immortalized the drama. Context no longer mattered. Virality was king. Timelines burned with speculation, suspense, and engagement, ensuring that Nicki, 50 Cent, and the mysterious "they" dominated online culture. The stage was now set for the final act. Aftermath, reputations, collateral damage, and permanent ripple effects. Social media had turned a single warning into a digital landmark. Screenshots became memes, reactions became commentary gold, and speculation ensured the story's longevity. It wasn't just unfolding, it was evolving, cementing itself as a cultural moment that would echo across timelines for weeks. When the initial viral chaos finally subsided, the consequences became undeniable. 50 Cent's warning to Nicki Minaj had not just sparked speculation, it had permanently altered the digital landscape. Screenshots, clips, reaction videos, and memes guaranteed that this event would live on forever in timelines, comment threads, and fan compilations. Every moment was now archived, remixed, and endlessly circulated. For Nicki Minaj, the warning reshaped public perception. Supporters celebrated her as vigilant, strategic, and untouchable, a queen who could navigate threats with poise and intelligence. Critics, however, interpreted the situation as evidence of vulnerability, amplifying gossip and fear-driven speculation. Neutral voices quickly disappeared under waves of memes, hot takes, and viral commentary. Every future post or story she shared would be filtered through this lens, leaving no room for ambiguity. 50 Cent solidified his role as both protector and orchestrator. By issuing a public warning, he controlled the narrative, amplified his influence, and demonstrated a mastery of social media strategy few could rival. His warning wasn't just a message. It was a viral event, immortalized through engagement and amplification. Every post, every share, every retweet reinforced his authority in the digital space. The mysterious "they" became a cultural obsession. Fans, influencers, and online commentators debated endlessly. Industry rivals? Social media mobs? Unknown adversaries? The uncertainty fueled endless content. Every ambiguous post, story, or comment became a potential clue, driving speculation into an infinite loop of engagement. Social media thrives on unanswered questions, and this one was irresistible. Memes, reaction videos, and commentary threads continued to amplify the story. Nicki's reactions, whether subtle or overt, were dissected, analyzed, and remixed. Supporters praised her composure, critics criticized every perceived overreaction, and neutral perspectives were practically non-existent. The narrative had achieved digital immortality, with every screenshot, clip, and thread archived as a permanent marker of viral drama. Collateral damage extended beyond the primary participants. Celebrities, influencers, and tangentially connected figures became part of the narrative simply by proximity. Screenshots, mentions, and shares immortalized them in the ongoing conversation, demonstrating the unpredictable reach of viral chaos. Even minor posts could reignite speculation, turning peripheral figures into unwilling participants in the drama. Reputation management became critical. Every post, comment, or story from Nicki or 50 Cent was scrutinized for potential impact. Professional opportunities, collaborations, and partnerships were subtly influenced by the viral attention. Emotional labor increased dramatically. Even men or social media activity risked reigniting the story. Social media had transformed a warning into a long-term event with tangible consequences for all involved. Even as timelines temporarily calmed, the story's undercurrent persisted. Social media thrives on continuation, not closure. The warning had entered digital immortality, and its ripple effects ensured it would persist indefinitely. Nicki, 50 Cent, and they were permanently tethered to this viral event. Their reputations and narratives forever shaped by the incident. The broader lesson was clear. Viral drama leaves lasting ripples. Emotional intensity, strategic messaging, and algorithmic amplification create permanent legacies. Collateral damage is immortalized. Private warnings become public spectacle. Even ambiguity fuels ongoing engagement. The story set a new benchmark for celebrity warnings, viral escalation. As social media obsession by the end, timelines were still alive with memes and commentary. Screenshots were remixed endlessly. Public perception had shifted permanently. 50 Cent's warning, Nicki's vigilance, and the mysterious they had become a permanent digital landmark. The ripple effect would continue indefinitely, a reminder that in the age of social media, no warning ever truly ends. If this saga proved anything, it's that the internet doesn't pause, it escalates. Viral warnings don't quietly fade. Celebrity meltdowns don't politely disappear. And chaos always finds its next stage. If you've made it this far, congratulations, you survived another front row seat to high-stakes celebrity drama without tossing your phone. But don't relax, the story isn't over. It's only catching its breath, and the next twist is already brewing behind the scenes. So do what you're supposed to do and smash that like button like it owes you money and just try to dodge your notifications. Hit it hard. That's how the algorithm knows you thrive on chaos, drama, and unfiltered spectacle. Then dive into the comments section and unleash your hottest takes. Was Nicki ready for this warning? Is 50 Cent being strategic or just stirring the pot? Who exactly is they, and how real is the threat? Let your opinions fly. The comment section is reading, reacting, and amplifying your thoughts instantly. And if you haven't subscribed yet, fix that immediately. This channel doesn't whisper. It doesn't pause. It doesn't do boring. When the next meltdown or warning explodes, you'll want front row seats, not catching up 2 days later like everyone else. Hit that subscribe button like you're locking the door before the next viral storm hits. Remember, rumors never die, social media never sleeps, and drama always finds its next victim. This is where chaos is constant, reactions are raw, and the next explosive scandal is already loading. Stay tuned because the ripple effect never stops, and the next viral shockwave is just around the corner.